Hey everyone, this is StarCastTV and I am Legoman, and today I'll be casting a game between Best and Mini. To start off, spawning location at the top left, this is Best. And spawning location at the top right, this is Mini. And Mini is actually known as a killer of Best. He actually is pretty good against Best. I think it's because of their very contrasting playstyle. Best, it really focuses on his power, on his ground army, while Mini actually focuses on harassing the opponent, just not letting the opponent gather his ground army. So that is kind of a chain against Best, I think. Mini just doesn't let Best do what he wants. So both players starting off as a standard build. What I forgot to mention, this map is Largo. It wasn't on Allegro because this game is actually pretty old. So I guess they didn't. So Allegro wasn't out yet. So they're playing on Largo, the ladder map version. Both players building the gateway on their main. Gas. So it's a 11.5-ish or 12-ish gas. And both players doing their scouting after they build their assimilator. Mini is actually going to scout Best right away, and Best is actually going to scout Mini as the last. So the game is looking already pretty good for Mini. Cybernetics core starting. Cybernetics core starting as well for Best. Mining with 3 probes. Second pylon. Best has actually skipped his Zealot production, so we'll have to see if Mini actually catches this information, because once Mini has his Zealot out and when Best doesn't have, Mini will immediately acknowledge that Best hasn't produced his first Zealot. So yeah, as you can see, Mini noticed that, and let's see if he's actually going to go for that pylon, manor pylon. Yeah, he's trying to build it. He's trying to build it. Yep, the manor pylon landed on Best's main base, but actually none of the probes are trapped on this manor pylon. But the thing is, these probes are actually spinning off. And this is actually very inefficient. So Best really should be destroying this manor pylon right away, but he wasn't doing that, and he actually has a lot of probes chasing this probe. Okay, he successfully killed that scouting probe. Let's see if Best actually keeps this probe alive. Alright. Nice micro. Keeping all of the probes alive. But while this is going on, Mini has something, not yet. Okay, so Best has actually shown us some great micro and killed off Mini's first slot very well. He's going to destroy all the manor pylons, so Mini is now supply blocked for a short period of time, but he actually had his probe production, so it looked like he was supply blocked, but there was nothing blocked. So now Mini has 2 dragoons, 3rd dragoon on the way with his range upgrade. But Best has actually a faster range upgrade, so I'm pretty sure Best knows about this, and he will try to use this advantage. Once Best's range upgrade is going to be finished, Best will try to do something against Mini's dragoons. Oh, I guess he just wants to take a very fast expansion using that advantage. Mini is also going for a very fast expansion. I love this, because this is actually pretty brave for Mini, because Mini has no info of what Best is going to do. Well, that's the same for Best as well, but still, Mini's Dragoon range upgrade is very late compared to Best. But still, Min doesn't care about it. He's not going to care about his late upgrade. He's actually just going to go for the faster expansion. And it turned out to be a great choice because both players are at the same position. And this game is just about who's just going to play better. So Mini just wandering around with his 4 Dragoons. The reason of this wandering around is to have that vision peeking, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how to call it, but it's like, yeah, it's just vision peeking. As you can see right there, vision just disappeared. So once the Dragoons move out like this, they have vision for a certain amount of time. And Best sending a single Dragoon to kill off the scouting probe. Mini moving out with 5 Dragoons right here. Best actually knows that there are 5 Dragoons right here, but Best trying to fight against these Dragoons. Let's see who micros better. I think both players are in a very good position with his Dragoons. Oh, this one is on... Yeah, okay, now it's on high ground. Okay, it's 4-4 now. 4-4. 4-3. Uh-oh, I think this is a good trade. I mean, not a good trade. It's a very, very good trade. Wait, actually, never mind. It's an even trade for both players because both players are at the same build. But the thing is, Best was actually making some more probes while Mini... I think Mini wasn't paying attention on producing probes. I'm not sure, but Best definitely has a lot more probes than Mini has at his natural, as you can see. Mini only has 10 probes, while Best has exactly 12. I think it's 13 probes, yeah, 14 now. So as you can see that here, Best is leading the worker count by 3, by 2 now. So we just lost this probe. Robotics facility, and they're skipping their observer because both players know that they're not completely sure, but they're both kind of assuming that, oh, you've gone for the fast Nexus build into a 3 gateway Dragoon build. Because both players fought at the same position with a similar amount of Dragoons, so both players have acknowledged that they're at the same position. So it's about who produces better and who fights better. Mini moving out with the shuttle. No Reaver loaded yet. But the thing is, I think Mini sort of made a mistake because Best's Reaver is faster than Mini. Yeah, a little bit faster. But Mini doesn't have an observer. So the thing is, Best has the same amount of Dragoons as Mini has. 10 Dragoons, exactly the same. But Best has an observer. This is huge on PvP because the thing is, Dragoons have a hard time retreating. Like, they get clumped up like this. They get clumped up, and Dragoons, when they chase and attack, they're actually pretty good at chasing. So when you have to retreat, you losing Dragoons is inevitable. And you don't want that to happen on PvP. You don't want to retreat against the enemy. You always want to push away the enemy and take the high ground advantage or take any advantage. But having this observer means you know where the enemy is. You know their Dragoon position, and now Best knows that Mini is coming, so he was able to just unload this Reaver and hit Mini's Dragoon first. So now, Best is just playing very defensively, and Mini playing very aggressively. This is actually Mini playing very aggressive because he had no idea where Best was, where Best's army was, and he just had to come here blindfolded. So this is very aggressive by Mini. And Best now knows that Mini is stopping at 4 gateways. So this is a 4 gateway Dragoon with Reaver shuttle speed research is going to get completed very soon. Same for Best as well. Now, Mini has committed on moving into Best main base. 2 Dragoons come here to cover. 3 Dragoons. No probes killed. But the thing is, now Best has 2 Reavers in a shuttle, a single shuttle. I'm not sure why Best actually sent this shuttle to right here. Well, I guess because he doesn't really want to fight against Mini's army right here. He actually wants to focus more on harassing Mini, because his observer is standing right on top of Mini's main base, and while I was speaking, Mini has actually lost a lot of probes. But the thing is, Best has to make this shuttle alive. If this shuttle and 2 Reaver is not going to get alive, Best might die to this Dragoons and Shuttle Reaver. So now, Best is just retreating with his Dragoon forces, retreating to a position which is the farthest away from his natural, so that Mini has to deal with these Dragoons. Okay, Best's Reaver actually killed a lot of probes, so now Mini has to do a very committed attack. He has to at least do the same amount of damage to Best, or just kill all of the Dragoons here to make the game even. And because Best knows that, he is going to defend this harass perfectly, not losing a single Dragoon or a probe. And Best is just buying time with these Dragoons. He's not letting Mini take down all of these Dragoons. He is just retreating with them as much as he can. Mini unloading his 2 Reavers right here, and this is actually a very, very good position by Mini, I think. Oh, but some Dragoons are gonna get caught right here. And if Mini actually gets into Best natural too deep, he will be sandwiched by all of Best Dragoons. Okay, there's a single Reaver on top of Best natural, but doesn't have any scarabs yet. But Best actually pushing off Mini's Dragoons with only Dragoons. This is the classic Best. Best having a lot of army for just a special reason. Best is always good at producing units. He always has some more army, some more units than the opponent. And as you can see, now Best is pressuring Mini, but Best doesn't really need to commit to here. Best knows that Mini is only staying on just Dragoons and Reavers. As you can see, Mini is even just mining with 2 probes. Not doing anything, but just building gateways, producing Dragoons and Reavers. No Forge, no Citadel of Doom. Best knows that, so he's not going to tech up. He's not going to be greedy, but he's just going to make Dragoons and just do the +1 for the future insurance. Because Best knows that he is leading in probe count, Best knows that he doesn't need to be too greedy, but just produce only Dragoons and Reavers just like Mini is doing. And as long as he doesn't lose the Dragoons, like for no reason, Best will be able to overwhelm Mini. Oh, but these Dragoons kind of missed the shuttle. If these Dragoons were kind of like placed right here, it could have sniped Mini's shuttle, but we'll have to see if these Dragoons actually end up taking down the shuttle. Oh no, Mini is going to lose the shuttle! Oh, Mini actually reacted very nicely, but now the shuttle is kind of trapped. Okay, so Mini is just going to leave this 2 Reaver shuttle on Best natural, and Best is not going to care about this shuttle Reaver. He's just going to push in to Mini's natural. 2 Reavers still doing some work. Shuttle just died. Best sniping that Reaver. Reaver dealing a lot of damage to those Dragoons. Let's see the Dragoons fight. Mini has 9 Dragoons. Best has only 5 Dragoons, so now he has to retreat. Oh, but the thing is, These two Reavers actually did so much damage to Best. What happened? I think Best just got too aggressive on that fight on Mini's natural. I think Best thought that he could end Mini, but Mini has actually 7 gateways and he produced Dragoons non-stop, so he was able to hold off Best's attack. And now that he holded off Best's attack, the situation now looks pretty good for Mini, because Mini still has his natural gas alive, and those two Reavers, Mini's two Reavers actually killed a lot of probes. So as you can see, the probe count, Mini's leading the probe count, and he even destroyed the simulator. So Best is now only staying on a single gas, which does affect your Dragoon and Reaver production. And if Best actually loses all of these Dragoons right here, I'm not sure if Best has enough Dragoons to hold off Mini's attack now. Oh my god. Mini's two Reavers somehow did so many damage that Mini is almost about to take over this game. Nice macro by Mini. Let's see if Best Dragoons can snipe this off. Oh my god, Best does it. But Best also loses to Reaver. Oh no. That Reaver was the only hope, and now that Best lost the Reaver, Dragoons are not fighting in a good position, and Mini's Dragoons are going to overwhelm Best Dragoons. And what a comeback with Mini's two Reavers behind that mineral line. I wonder how if Best actually played a little bit more defensively and just placed a little more Dragoons on his natural, and don't overcommit on Mini's natural. What if Best played defensively and just took his third expansion? He would have been able to take this game, but because Best felt that he will be able to just to take down Mini's natural, Best overcommitted and ended up losing too many Dragoons. And that was a very, very good game by Mini. Excellent comeback, excellent PvP, and I'll be back next time. Thank you guys.